the wildest radio show on the net. It's the BlackTop. Are y'all ready for this conversation?
Oh, yes.
Oh, man. We about to go forth and long in this one, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for a BlackTop conversation. And tonight's conversation piece is about shacking up. So I asked a question today, because I keep seeing about how the black household is set up, you know what I'm saying? The man take care of all the bills, or the woman goes 50-50 with the man, or the woman pays the utilities and the man pays, all that whole dynamic. But we're going to go in that a little bit. But my first point is, my first question is, when is the right time to move in with your significant other? Is it in a relationship phase? Is it in the engaged phase? Or is it in the marriage phase? So I'm going to start off with Miss Milan.
It's the relationship phase.
Why?
Because the relationship phase lets me know if I even want to go to the engagement stage, if I want to even go to the marriage stage. I need to know right off bat. We might not have to move in together right off the top. But about a year, 6 months in, we still together. We probably need to understand how each other live in the same space before we even think about an engagement. And that's just real.
Okay. What about you, Eric?
Okay, so that's my primary answer. I'm going to answer from the place of if I did not have kids and if I was like a single bachelorette, a true bachelorette. We are not moving in together until we are engaged. And the reason why is because I want my independence. I want to be able to turn the key into my own door, room, house. I don't want to be able to, you're never going to be able to kick me out. And I don't want to be in a relationship where I'm kicking a quote unquote man out. I don't have time for that. If I was a single bachelorette, like some of my homegirls are, hit that low power mode for me, baby.
Hilarious.
I would absolutely recommend maybe living together after the engagement because, all right, we made it to the degree where you want to marry me. All right, boom. The engagement is basically a test run. Let's see how, this works where we ain't just spending the night.
Okay.
Yeah.
Miss Iesha.
The old me was, I'm trying to move in because I don't want to pay no bills. But the new me, I didn't even hold y'all. That was me at 21, 22, 23. But the new me, I do, like she said, I like my sense of independence. I want my own space. I don't want you intruding my space. And I feel like once we get engaged, okay, then, you could leave a toothbrush or something. Don't get too
just
comfortable.
A toothbrush.
Yeah, some socks.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
For me, I'm gonna say relationship. I need to know what you all about
Here you go.
before I put that money down on that ring. Okay? And it's gonna be a nice ring. So I need to know if you legit. I need to know if you believe in vacuum lines in your carpet, okay? I need to understand that.
I gotta be in a bikini in like a week.
I need to know if you sweep your floors. I need to know if you get that little piece behind the toilet. You know what I'm saying, man?
I knew you was gonna say that. Why do guys always say that?
That's where the ass chips be. I need to know.
Mine has never been dirty though.
Well, praise God for you, ma'am. Okay, all right, you are a prophet. But it's some people out here that's living
I
foul.
always say that.
It's living foul, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. I need to know how you live. I need to know if I can coexist with you. Not only that, the most important part. You see, in a relationship, y'all get in an argument, you can go home.
Right.
But when you live together, you got to find a way to work that shit out.
Facts.
Right. You got to sit down and you can put your pride aside. Either we going to talk, you can wait a day, but we still got to wake up together. We still in the same space.
That's not even true, because when I'm mad, I pull off and come back tomorrow.
Yeah. So, I mean, definitely. She's definitely a dipper. But
that's a fact.
But, I mean, at the end of the day, I just feel like I need to know this before the fact of getting married, and then I find out that we just hate each other. And now I got to put all that money down on a divorce.
See, and you know what? Unfortunately, I'm going to say this loosely because I'm still a believer, but unfortunately the church has a lot to do with that mindset of, oh, you can't live in sin. Let me tell you something. When all is said and done and you get to the gate, I do not think you will be denied heaven's entrance because you live with a man before y'all were officially married. You living with that man might have been the thing that saved you from getting married to a man that you were going to be divorced from in a year or two. You living with that man for a little bit may have been the thing that let you realize, oh, he is an abuser and he's dirty. You know what I mean? We've seen it. We have been so conditioned to think, oh, it has to be a certain way and you can't, listen.
But times back then was so different too.
Exactly. The men were different. The women were different.
Right.
It was a little bit different
2020.
based on what you think you should be getting in the beginning. What they thought you should be getting is 100 times different as to what we get right now.
Somebody need to
So we
update
have
the
to
book.
keep that into consideration. What they said you may get back then is definitely not what we getting right now.
Exactly.
Word. What do you think worldwide? What level do you think makes more sense to you to move in with your significant other? Relationship, engaged, or marriage?
That's tough, man, because, like, if you're not married, who house we at? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Either
is it
one.
my name? Is it both our names? Or do I
Oh, you mean if you buy a house
do I
together?
rent my
That's real.
apartment out?
That's real.
Do I sublease my apartment so I can stay in yours? Or do I buy a house and I don't want to put your name on it? Or you know what I'm saying? What's the scenario? Because at the end of the day, like you said, Erica, if it doesn't work out, who kicking who out? You know what I'm saying? And I don't think you really want to be in a situation like that where somebody has the power to kick somebody else out.
Man, that
So
is
I
terrible.
think if you're not married, you should definitely just stay in separate homes. But I think you should have strong visitation rights. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So it can almost be like,
Okay, I like that. I like
because
that.
at the end of the day, I still
rights.
let's
Okay.
say
Where's my
I
key?
come to your
Court
house
order.
all the time.
Pussy is that?
Right, 'cause I'm not signing
Let's say I come to your house all the time. If you get mad at me and kick me out, I still got my house. You see what I'm saying?
See, that's how I feel.
That's
what
real.
I'm saying.
That's real.
If we in the same place,
You gonna put me out half the house.
then I gotta call Shayn. I gotta call Shayn. Hey, bro, your couch available, bro?
Yeah.
Oh,
No, I gotta have my own place. So
you gotta go in half the house. No, come in this kitchen until tomorrow at 8
Say you can
a.m.
put out at the
Matter of fact, where the tape at?
Period.
Hey, man.
I'm duct taping the whole floor.
half,
Stay in your square.
half the TV,
Your
yours,
line.
half the
Everybody.
picture.
Period.
So y'all basically telling my life over there.
Okay. Talk to him, big dog. Come
Oh,
on.
you got that roommate
So
experience.
Yeah.
I recently just let my house go, and I'm like 2.5 years into a relationship, but I just let my house go from the south side because I just decided to make that step, that commitment, but it's tough. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, like, I do agree that you do either A, you need to have your own spot into a certain, but yeah, I can say the visitation rights, I think it's kind of unspoken, but yeah, but at the end of the day, if you over there almost every night,
They
Get 4
coming
out
in
of
there.
7.
you know, like, just, I mean, but
I'm trying to stay
protect yourself financially as well.
That's
You
That
know what I'm saying?
episode of
Like,
Martin where
Wait,
him
wait,
and
wait.
Gina moved in for the first time is real.
That's real.
Yeah.
That's
It's,
real.
it's
That's always
completely
real.
real. It is completely real. It is scary.
Wait, when you say you left your spot,
Yeah,
do you mean you left your spot and you moved into her spot?
that is correct.
And
You already bought the ring.
Yeah, that's correct.
and you felt comfortable doing so.
I feel comfortable, and as long as I can pay the bills. And why
But
not?
what made you feel comfortable doing that?
My check.
So you felt
Amen.
comfortable moving in with her because you can afford to pay for your own stuff.
Regardless,
That's
and,
the
and
question.
yeah, well, because at the end of the day, if things go left, I make enough money to take care of myself anyway, regardless. So that's the case about it.
And that's where we're trying to get at.
It's show and prove about how much commitment you willing to, to put on the line. If
Did you buy the ring?
At the end of the day, if you have a fail safe, then what you scared of?
So you moved in with her, but you still you moved in with her because you felt comfortable enough to have your own safety net.
No, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I moved in with her because she lived in a better area than I did.
Talk to him.
You better
Come on
bring
now.
up
Come
this
on now.
economy.
Come on now.
I'm gonna be,
You
and
better
I'll be
bring
all
it
the way real with you. I'm not gonna have her
That's
kids
real.
move into my house
There you
when
go.
her schools or where she is way better. That's
With
respect
kids.
for her.
With kids.
With kids.
Okay.
But
I
you bought
mean-
the ring.
Just say that again.
You bought the ring.
Did I buy the ring? No, but we heading in that route. Why you gotta tell we
alright,
online? We ain't got
alright.
time. Tell her I'm live. Don't be telling me I'm
said,
busy.
I'm live right now.
I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Like, God, we just gonna be talking about shacking
You
up.
ain't bought a ring. I'm sorry. You ain't bought
But
the
yeah,
ring.
you know, I love the term shacking up.
Yeah.
Because first
I
of
don't
all,
like that shit.
where did they get it from?
Me either. I ain't.
Because I be
fucking
thinking like,
Fuck
no.
that.
Then here we go. Okay, ride with me, y'all.
Because we
I
both
will
pay
spin
bills,
away real
motherfucker. This
quick.
ain't no shack.
Shacking up.
That's some
Shacking up
motherfucking
had
slave
got
shit.
to that. You better wait for me. You better wait for me. I believe the term shacking up. It definitely came from, you know, the fact that it's like, oh, the slaves, they cannot technically get married.
I don't like that shit.
They just together, they shacking up.
Don't
They
say
is
I'm
in
shacking
love.
up.
They together, they married by.
Don't say I'm
That's
shacking
deep.
up. I work
You
5
know what
days
I'm
a
saying?
week.
Period. That ain't no shack.
That's
honey.
why I don't like neither. I
The
mean, but
fuck?
it's a cute term as it relates to where do I think it came from? It came from the slave relations, or
That makes
excuse
sense.
me, enslaved
It
African
came from
relations.
Republicans. Wrote Democrats in November.
But no,
Hilarious.
I don't know. I feel like that term is a little outdated, antiquated. You know what? These days, I'm gonna get straight to the point. I'd be like, yes, I live in sin with him.
I know that's right. Be honest. Look, listen.
Yes,
We live together, and that's just that on
we
that.
live together.
I've been
But
living in
it's an
sin for the last
investment.
4 years.
I feel like, listen, exactly, you have to do what is best for you because we done seen a number of Lifetime movies where after they done got married,
Period.
Tommy done turned into a
It's
motherfucking
switched.
killer.
I done seen way too many Lifetime movies. She
Yeah.
be
I
snatched
said,
and
I'm gonna
drunk.
go ahead and live with Devontae 2 months to find out if he's all right.
Devontae Smith. As long as he won't in Jodeci, ain't no rehab involved.
Okay.
Hey,
let
yo.
him know.
Get off my nerves.
What is wrong with them, Doc?
They giving out trials. That's what the AOL trials.
So, okay, Shayn, I do want to ask you. Is not living with a woman a win-win? You're saving money. You're in a better neighborhood.
You ain't doing laundry.
All right, so my situation is I end up renting my house out, subleasing my house to somebody else, and it did become a win-win thing because I was pulling in a little bit extra money for the house that I kept.
This is the
You know,
definition of a
so-
helpmate, ladies
and I
and
took that
gentlemen.
money and paid the bills while I was at. Now I get to save my money.
She put you in a position to win, and you're putting her in a position to win. That's the definition of a helpmate, ladies and gentlemen.
Period.
Oh.
It got to start from. I do completely agree
This
with
is
the
a
fact that
win-win
you have
situation.
to be married, and
We
I
like
say
that, sure. We're
This
okay
is
with
why
that.
you can't let black women go on a tangent because we will talk about this shit forever.
Exactly.
Mike, transition us to
Yeah,
the next
I'm about
topic
to.
because we're
Don't
going to
worry.
talk about this shit for the
Don't
next
worry.
30
Move
minutes.
Exactly.
So part 2 of this is how should your household be set up? Should you have the man take care of all the bills?
Yes.
Or
Absolutely.
should you say, I'm going 50-50?
I am not paying 50-50. If I gotta pay half, I could just pay 100% of my own. It's no, like, come on, I'm not doing that. We're not doing that.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna help out.
So
I'm not
what would
going-
you say? What would you say is your responsibility in the household?
My bills.
Like yours?
My personal. If I'm
Okay.
moving in with him, and a man's job is to provide. You know, like if I'm in a relationship with you, you already see I'm providing for myself.
Is this thing
So
going?
it's no point in me moving in with you to split it if I can pay it by myself.
Okay.
All right. I agree with you. What I will say is, me being me, I've always been this workaholic. I've always been a type of girl that a month after I had a baby, I was back to work. Just
Okay.
because I don't feel comfortable sitting at home.
Right.
I have to contribute some type of way. I agree with you 100%.
I'ma contribute.
No. I agree with you're saying 100%. If a man is there, most real men will be like, I'm going to provide. But me as a female, I can't say that I can't do nothing. I have to put something on the table. Like I have to
agree.
bring something to the table. I can't just be like, hey, I'm going to wait for you to do it. Because that's just not in my blood. But I understand what you're saying. Most guys will say the same.
At that point, I have a roommate. I might as well just get me and you can live together.
Exactly. I can live with my homegirl.
Go ahead, Worldwide. Get him.
Cause you're upsetting me and my homegirls. Cause
It's
what you
very
about to say?
Take your time and tread nicely. I haven't commented yet.
Shots fired.
Unless you want me to go ahead and say my piece first.
All right, so. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead. I'll let you go.
I believe, of course, this all depends on y'all's relationships, but there should be balance. But here's the type of balance I like. All right, boom. You take all the bills, I'll take the mortgage, or you take the mortgage, I'll take all the bills, whatever, doesn't matter. But here's what I do know. Anytime I need something, need help, aid, if I need anything, you as my man must and better be able to provide it for me.
I know
to
that's
me.
right.
Melodies from
You have to. I feel like women, we have to negotiate a little bit more out of the relationship because we're gonna listen. We're gonna be nurturers, providers. We're gonna watch your kids. We're gonna clean. We're gonna cook. We're gonna do all of this. So you're getting all of this out of me on top of maybe a bill paid or a mortgage, whatever the
Right.
agreement is. So at this rate,
I agree. Because
I need the emotional and financial security of knowing that anything I want, you're gonna give it to me if I need it. If I needed it,
Okay.
and when I need it. How about that?
he about to go in.
Go ahead, take it.
Yeah, he can't wait. He is itching. He itching. He itching.
I'm done.
He
Look at him
itching for
shaking.
that mic.
Oh Lord.
Let's
Coming
go
from a man
worldwide.
who pay all the damn bills.
Okay.
You better speak, brother.
When you have a man who pays all the damn bills,
I got one.
let's talk about the expectations of you. Okay.
Come on now.
Oh, we did definitely talk about that because if you paying all the damn bills, that house better be clean.
Period. You getting 3 meals a day
Goddamn
and
more
a snack.
tonight, Shayn.
You better get meal prepped.
Okay. You getting all the meals and a snack.
Can't stand y'all.
When I come home, I ain't trying to hear no noise.
Come on now.
I ain't trying to argue.
Keys in the room. Go in your half of the house.
And you don't want to acknowledge me either.
And when I want some goddamn ass,
Come on now. That's what I was waiting for.
Look,
You better
hold on.
that's when you come
talking
from the
about-
other half of the house.
Don't
mortgage,
demand this shit.
XXNX.
mortgage, power bill, cable bill, water. Cut the water on the water work. I pay that shit too. I need a lot when I get.
A
If you
lot.
want, if I give you all that, I don't want to hear no yapping that.
I got a
I ain't
headache.
gonna yap, honey.
I'm tired.
My cycle finna come
See,
on.
that's the problem with y'all motherfuckers.
I'm about to help it come
And
back.
hold up. All of y'all working, so if I'm paying all these bills, you talking about when something come up, your bank account should already be on swole.
Bam.
Oh, my shit great.
I bet it is.
I'm just saying.
Look at her face.
If man, is, look, I ain't even played the next song yet. I'm so hyped right now.
I see, I hear, it's quiet.
But I'm just saying, if you want all of that stuff, it sound good. But when you get all of that stuff, you got to be able to change your life from what it is now.
No, the problem is, you motherfuckers
Oh my God.
think that when y'all do all that we can't bring shit to the table.
Ooh.
That's not the issue. Because we can bring a lot to the motherfucking table, but y'all don't want us to bring it and then get mad when we don't do what y'all want us to do, but we still working women.
Drop the
That's
beat.
the problem.
Drop the beat.
But it got to be mutual though, because you want stuff. You got expectations on your end.
I want shit, you want shit too.
Yeah.
So we
But
got
y'all
to be
want-
in the
Y'all
middle.
want cake and eating it.
I want every goddamn thing, and so do you.
No,
So
I-
we need to figure out
No,
how
no,
we
no,
gonna
no,
have
no, no,
everything
no,
at
no,
the
no.
same goddamn
I
time.
just said paying the bills is cool.
No.
But-
No, y'all want shit when it's convenient for y'all.
Convenient, yeah, like when I get home. That's convenient. I've been working all day. I'll make it up to you.
Come on now.
Baby, I do what I gotta do.
Luke chapter 3, verse 12.
Yeah, that's
That's,
That's
more like
Bible
half
right there.
Faith
That's
Evans.
Bible.
Faith Evans in God.
Faith, verse 3. Chapter 2.
Well, this phrase,
That's
verse 5, after she beat Biggie ass and the lady she caught in the goddamn hotel.
No, but for real, I feel like, supplying, you know what I'm saying, being a provider, that's real. But it got to be a balance, man. Like,
I
okay,
agree.
you paying all these bills. Like,
Yeah.
is
I agree.
you,
There's gotta be something.
if you hitting the shoulders up or something? Like,
I'ma tell y'all this.
The food going to be ready when I get in there.
We talked and we touched on
You
this
gonna
last
get 3
week.
meals.
When you messing with a real woman, and I'm gonna shout out all the Earth girls, because these is real women right here. If my man is paying all the bills,
Baby, you coming home to a beautiful sofa, plants.
doing shit.
Baby, you coming home to new
You said plants.
dishes and
Okay.
just coming home to
You gonna have a
place-
6-course meal on that table, don't you
I
worry.
done made
honey.
them goddamn dishes.
And I'm course number 6, okay? You pay
I'm
my
telling
bill.
you.
I'm about-
I'm telling you.
I'm about to buy 2 books now. I might buy 3.
I'm telling you, real women, you are going to see evidence of your home being taken care of when you are messing with a true woman. You ain't gonna have no problem paying them bills because you know, damn,
I think
the
we-
water that
we
I'm
need to
paid
go to a
for.
musical break.
But I think the problem is sometimes it gets the situations gets delusional because you think that this woman is sitting at home every day, and in fact she does work and she does have her own things going on.
Still making
She's not just at home every day; she is working.
But then don't that make it worse though?
What you mean?
Because you're working, so you have income. Okay.
So you want her to be a
So
housewife?
no. All the bills are paid.
Press that low button for me, baby, please. I'm sorry.
All the bills.
See, look what you did. You push the power button. You didn't. They arguing. You can't even get the job. Boy,
all
that
your
was crazy.
bills are paid, and you have income. Okay.
I still input into our account. I input into my account, and I still do what I need to do in the house as a woman.
Okay. Well,
Exactly.
that's
Do you
Groceries
rare.
could go
Next,
from
let's
30
stop.
to
She's
300.
rare. That's different. We're talking about something.
And your work
Next.
shirt is
I really
ironed
do,
in
like
the
half my
morning.
check is
That's
already
rare.
going into
That's
our
rare.
account.
That's rare.
All right.
That's normal. That's not normal.
That's just me though.
But you talk
No,
about
no, I hear you because there are women out there who you be like, damn, I do all the work. You couldn't even buy the baby some clothes with your check. Yeah. Yes, there are women out there who you be like, you have absolutely nothing to show for a husband who pays all the bills and the
No,
mortgage.
I'm not that type of woman.
I'm not that.
But
That's,
got
all,
the-
I, that's what I'm saying.
But got the nerve to sit here and say, I got a headache. I'm tired. What you been doing? You ain't do shit today. You been in this house, these 4 walls right
well,
here.
I mean,
I'm not
we
that
talking about a scenario where they do work.
But
You just paying majority of the bill. So
see, if they had lived in sin before they got married or whatever, they would have found this out.
Straight facts.
Back
Also
to
true.
living in sin. Like,
Back to basics.
yeah,
gotta
I
just-
kinda skip that.
Check,
part.
please.
wait a minute.
What about you, Shane?
agree.
Now skip that
Huh.
part.
Be careful.
Yeah, I know. I gotta you see.
Tiptoe light. So you paying for everything? What?
All right, so look, I've been the person who has done both, who did the 50-50 and been the person when I was in the military who has just paid for everything. So, and I felt like this, if you have the opportunity to pay for everything, pay for everything. And it makes your life a little bit easier for, I ain't gonna lie, like when you decide to go 50-50, you gonna start having a little bit more arguments
You're
around
gonna
the
get 50-50
house.
energy.
You're gonna you lose your big dick energy around the house once you don't pay all them bills and take care of everything. What happens?
I like the way you put that. Damn.
I'm just
Hold on.
It takes
man.
a strong man
Can we
though
simmer on that for a
to be
minute?
able to let you put your shit to the side for a while and take care of everything and not even put that shit, throw that shit in your face.
Look-
I will say, I've saved a lot of money in my situation with certain shit not being thrown in my face and me getting my shit together. Like I probably have a lot more in my savings than your average motherfucker
But
because of that shit.
But can women play that? What's the issue I got? So when you're in that role, men just let stuff ride. You know what I'm saying? We just kind of let what you
You
do,
know
what
what?
you do.
Y'all got too much pride.
Now when women end up being on the bigger half of the income,
Y'all got too much
you
pride.
gonna hear about that shit every fucking day.
I
No,
will.
y'all motherfuckers got too much pride because I've offered to do shit
No.
like that for months. Like I'll handle this shit.
I
You know
hold
what I'm saying?
on,
I ain't talking about offer. I'm talking about when it's a
Hold on.
situation where you got to.
I got it from here.
I don't know.
Let me tell y'all something. I'm speaking from experience. I remember once upon a time, it was like my son's father. We were like falling out, and I remember he was the fuck going through. And I'm talking to all of y'all dumb, young, in your 20s girls. Fuck that boy. Get out.
Yes.
Get out.
Please
Anyways.
get out.
He's like, oh, I'm just having a hard ass time. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, I don't know what the fuck possessed me to say, I'll be the one. I'll just do the work. You know, I'll go to work full time. You can go back to school. It would have been one thing if I came home to a clean motherfucking house. You could have been Mr. Mom on my ass. But no, I'm going to work full time and I still gotta cook, clean, and watch the baby when I come back. You
have turned me off.
All the way off.
You have turned me off because at the very least, my mama was a career woman. My daddy was the jack of all trades, master of a few, but he was. My mama didn't want for nothing. My daddy was a hustler. When I say jack of all trades, master of a few, I mean he was a hustler. Electrical business, and this is in South Central LA. Okay, so you for taking pictures of gangbangers and church folk. Like you gonna make your money one way or the other.
Come on now.
There is no excuse. So for me, I was like, Jesus, Lord have mercy. He got to go. You ain't got to fail me but twice. And that's in the stability and security department before I write you out and start plotting and planning and moving on.
Okay. Okay.
You ain't got to fail me.
Well, I know
but
all about
twice.
being jack of all trades.
You know what?
Man,
Your ass is
goddamn.
fired.
I'm not gonna play with you.
My ass.
Your ass is fired.
This pandemic has got me doing everything.
I understand.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well,
Shackin'. Shackin'-lackin'.
I think we like over the
yeah.
I think we
So we agree that yes, I.
So the first question, I think everybody in here agreed on the shacking thing was cool.
Yeah.
Now everybody didn't agree on
How to
responsibility
set up. Yeah.
as far as like the money thing and who do what.
There has to be an upfront conversation before you move in with somebody. What you expect?
I think every situation is unique, so there isn't a real blueprint for what should be done. What work for your
Facts.
situation might not work for mine.
Correct. If you Oprah, then I could be Stedman. You know what
So
I'm saying?
wait a minute.
Right.
When
I'll be in the other house.
How do you bring up? Hold on. How do you bring up the conversation of it's time for us to move in? Real talk.
How you bring it up?
Yeah.
You just say it. Listen.
Well, it doesn't happen. What happened is what happens because I know how in
How it
previous
goes.
relationships, stuff just start
Shame.
stuff just starts staying over. You find stuff like hold on.
Absolutely.
Your stuff. What you,
Absolutely.
I remember my situation. My situation is he was driving from Verona every night to my house.
Right.
So I'm like, you might as well leave stuff here because you driving every night from Verona to Petersburg, and it's like Crater Road,
That's a hike.
Petersburg.
That's a hike.
Like,
yeah,
just
that's a
leave
hike.
your stuff here.
We
That's
about to die on the, we
stupid.
about to down the road with that ass.
Period.
That shit was
gonna
exclusive
drive for
ass.
that?
You about
You
to
gonna
die for that
drive
cruise
for that
ship.
Brent
motherfucking
Solomon
shit.
accident
You hear
on
me?
the
That
95.
shit was grade motherfucking A. You gonna drive for that shit, okay?
He put his life on the line.
Okay?
On
He
his
put that
way
shit
to
on
see his
layaway.
girlfriend.
You heard?
I'm Brent Solomon.
That shit was on layaway, sis. Don't
Hey,
worry
look.
about it.
Period. Let them know.
Ain't nobody trying to drive through Verona at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Hell
Shit.
no.
I know
Hey.
I'm not.
Deer out there, motherfucker.
Yo. It's dark. It's no street lights. On the
He
winding
said-
roads.
He said, "Don't worry about it."
That's
And
a
I
dodge
cook.
trying to
Hey,
get-
that's that bum pussy right there.
And I'm bringing a platter. Don't
He
worry
running to
about
the
it.
house. When he gets to the house, he running inside.
Man.
That nigga killed about 3 deer the last
Yep.
2 years.
Don't worry, I'm gonna pick you up, baby. I'm on the way.
He done killed Bambi, the Milwaukee Buck, all of it.
Yo. Girl. Y'all are
Yeah, that was him in Get Out.
He had to do what he had to do, and I was there to support.
That's when you know it's time though. You start spending
Yeah,
night.
like we
spend a night one night.
together every night.
Then you spend a night 2 nights
Why
back
you
to
still
back.
in your house?
Then you start using my wash machine. I don't know.
Next thing you
use
know,
a washing machine. You
it's
gotta have
drawers
some
on
good
the floor.
detergent.
But you know, my situation was different because yes, I was in a 1-bedroom apartment when he started to come stay with me. After a while, he was like, "No, we gonna buy a house and get more space."
Right.
And he upgraded me to something
like
I
that.
never even thought about.
I like
Let me
that.
So I appreciate that shit
You gotta
because
make
he
sure.
made me get on my shit to where I am today. So without him, I probably would still be on some other shit. But I appreciate the nigga that he is and the person that he is.
That's the one word we can't use on radio.
Sorry.
N-word.
Sorry. I mean, that's passion. That's passion.
Yeah.
That's love and passion.
Nothing says
I
passion
appreciate
like that
the
one.
person that he was, and he made me who I am
Shout out.
today. I wouldn't be probably a go-getter if he didn't introduce certain situations into my life.
That's
So
facts.
he dope.
But women do that though. They'll ease their way on in.
I
Next
sure
thing you
am.
know, it's
You
they
gonna
whole
see my scar?
it's they bed
First
on
of
top
all,
of your bed.
Okay.
My
You done
mattress
left your
on
bonnet.
top of your mattress.
Your bonnet is on my Xbox, ma'am.
No,
Okay.
my blender is in the kitchen. Okay. I'm making
How'd you get here?
Exactly.
They done made a copy of the key on your ass, everything, boy.
Don't
I ain't
nobody
going
else
that
feel like
far.
that.
Hey, we
sabotage?
wearing our matching t-shirts on Sunday. Yours in the drawer.
It's not
Okay.
sabotage, it's strategy.
I gotta say, that felt like it's sabotage.
It's
I did not
strategy.
have had that situation a little bit too often. Like, you leave something here and you know somebody.
Let me tell you something. Ain't
know
nothing
we-
like when
you
you
know
get
we
a drawer.
single.
Don't let me get a drawer. I got a full-blown drawer. Oh, see you in
That's
another
true,
2
though.
nights.
That's
And
true,
then
though.
look, you be trying to schedule y'all dates around shows that y'all like. Oh, okay, so the show come on at 8. I'll be there at 7:30.
I'll be there at 7:30.
Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna pick up some pizza on the way. I got a little wine too.
Oh, they got a marathon? Okay,
You
cool.
win.
What time?
You ever had
win.
somebody tell you they on the way and you ain't invite them?
Hey, look.
They tell you on the way and you ain't even tell them to
I
come?
was Escobar.
But you know what? I reason why I hate this conversation because that's the best part of the relationship.
That is the
That
best part.
beginning part when everybody like
Yeah.
catering to each other
Yes,
and stuff.
that is.
And then that shit end quick.
It's like a fight to the death. You gotta figure it out like how much.
It's a good 60 days. Yeah. 90.
the greatest
You go
ever.
from today was a good day to first 48.
Period. In 24 hours.
Straight up.
Spoil yourself, you deserve it. Girl, you working. We got color service. Hair, match your Birkin. Custom units, Brazilian bundles. 613, closes in front of smoke back key. All good numbers, running up. We did that all summer. Smoke back key. Smoke back key. Smoke back key. Smoke back key. Spoil yourself, you deserve it. Girl, you working. We got color service. Hair, match your Birkin. Custom units, Brazilian bundles. 613, closes and finals. 613, closes and finals. www.smokebackkey.com.
Thank you so much for watching our video. Now, if you don't mind, can you do us one more favor? Hit that subscribe button and also tap that bell notification. That way you're alerted about all of our live content, our live episodes, behind the scenes information, also live interviews with some of your favorite guests, and plus many more right here on BlackTop TV. Also, if you need more information about the show, follow us on Instagram, the BlackTop. That's DABLACKTOP, and you know me. Ha! I'm a poet, ain't even know it. I rhyme all the time. And that's about it.